So right now it's super, super, super cold in Minnesota. Can you see that thermometer? That's really freaking cold. So here's what I'm gonna make today. Here's what I have out. What I'm gonna make is like a classic chicken wild rice soup. But instead of chicken, I'm going to use this pork I still have from the pork roast. And so here's the ingredients that I'm going to use. I took some chicken broth out of the freezer. And this is chicken broth that I made with the bones of a rotisserie chicken. And so I have 6 cups of chicken broth that I'm going to use. So this is broth that has... when I have a rotisserie chicken, I take the leftover bones and make broth with it. So this is really, really good for you. I have a package of country gravy mix. I have some, about half of a half and half. I have half an onion that needs to get used up. Some corn, some celery and carrots, a whole bunch of wild rice, and some garlic. Let's turn all this into some yummy, yummy soup for the soul. Okay, so I put the bags of broth in the microwave just for a little bit, just so I could get them a little bit broken up and out of the bag and into the pot. So this is all 3 of those bags of broth. I'm going to turn on the heat and let this melt, and once it's totally melted, I'll start adding ingredients. That's all the seasoning, all the yummy stuff. Super good for ya. Okay, the broth is almost totally melty. And all that good stuff in there. Yummy. I'm going to start adding the ingredients. Alright, so I have my washed rice. I don't know if I need this much though. I'm going to add about that much at first. And we'll see what this whole soup looks like. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm just adding it all. There goes the rice. Here's the pork. There's some onions in with that pork too. Oh my god. And then here's all the veg. Okay, veg might mean something I rarely say. Say veg. I'm going to add the corn next. Oh my god. Yummy. Then comes spices. All right, here's what we have. Oh my god, it looks so good. I still have to add the corn. Okay, here comes the corn. I use some frozen corn. If you don't have frozen corn, canned corn works just the same. And then I'm also, before it really starts getting super hot, I'm going to add the half and half. Oh my gosh. And then this is going to cook all day, all morning. I'm going to cook it slow and low. Keep it at a gentle simmer. I'm going to get it up to a boil first, and then I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer. Oh my god, you guys, it's going to be so good. Soup's ready. It just needs to cook. Oh my god, I just tried some. It is so good. So the reason I put the half and half in right away is because if you wait until it's hot, then the milk will curdle. There's a chance it can curdle when you add it. But if you add it at the beginning, when it's not all hot, it'll incorporate it without curdling. So there's a little soup trick. Now, if you don't like cream or dairy, you can always add a tablespoon of white rice, a tablespoon or two, to any soup that you make, and add it right away. And the white rice will disintegrate. You're going to cook it completely down, and it'll incorporate and it will thicken up the soup. So if you don't eat dairy, but you'd like a nicer, a bit of a thicker soup, try adding rice right at the very beginning, and it will disintegrate away, but your soup will be a little bit thicker. Soup tricks. All right, so the pot has started boiling. I'm going to lower the heat and get everything onto a nice gentle simmer. So like this, see that bubble? That's too much even. So I want to lower the heat where there's just a little bit of tiny bubbles, activity, right around the edge. And then just let it do its thing. Ooh, doesn't that look good? If only you guys could smell it. I've already had 2 spoonfuls. It tastes so good.